Hey Banana Bunch family, it is Sonia Miller of Junk Monkey Paint Company and welcome back to my daily vlog. Coffee, check. Piece of furniture to flip, check. Hanging out with my good friends, check. It's gonna be a good one. Friends, welcome to the garage. So this is the piece. I want to introduce you to the piece today that we're going to be flipping together. All right, okay, so here's the deal. You might have seen this piece, like, oh my gosh, guys, it's been like 2 years ago that I did this piece. It was all white. It was really, really kind of like beat up and tired and even like yellowed white, like from 1980s furniture, you know what I'm talking about? And so what I did at that time was I showed you guys how to do a weather gray finish and we did some shabby legs on it. Well, at this point, it got absorbed into the Junk Monkey ship. It became basically a space to work on. There is, I think we had a printer on here at one point. That might be some dye from the printer. And so anyway, you can see it just got painted on and used as a work table, but it has great bones. So I hauled it here to my house. You guys know that I'm on a mission to decorate my home and do it beautiful and on a budget. So we're actually going to flip this piece today. Proof that when you're over something, yes, you can repaint it again. Okay, the first thing I'm going to do is sand off the top of this, okay, to get it nice and flat and smooth, and our paints can go right over what you last painted, so that's not a problem at all. I'm basically gonna look at this piece like I'm starting fresh on it. So to get rid of all the paint bumps and things like that, I'm gonna go ahead and pull out my sander. Guys, you can get the same sander at Walmart. I think it's something like $18.86 or some weird number like that, but listen, for like basically 20 bucks, and then go get yourself an extension cord, like maybe a 25 foot extension cord like I have right here, and those are about $10. So no worries about sanding the legs. The simplest only reason that I chose to do the top was because it had so many just, you know, paint droplets, and I wanted it to be smooth on the top. But otherwise, you don't even have to do that step. Today, I'm gonna be using our Junk Monkey milk paint, and I'm gonna be using it in the color Iceberg White. Yesterday on the vlog, you saw me use the color Thick Cream. I'm thinking this piece can go in that same space in my dining room. Stay tuned, we'll get it in there, we'll look at it in place and see if it's gonna work or not. But I'm gonna go with a different shade. I'm really not a matchy-matchy person. I like layers. And I feel like maybe I need one more lighter piece into that space against another wall that's in there. Now the other thing I have to remember is that yesterday you saw some chippy goodness happen, and that's because we put straight milk paint over that brownie frowny veneer onto that gorgeous vintage armoire. Today, I've already told you that I've already previously painted this piece. In fact, it was done with our beautiful colors of our chalky style paint. So if I put milk paint over that paint right now, it's just gonna stick like normal. It's gonna be great. It's very unlikely that I'm gonna see any chipping because we have some paint on there and it's porous enough and hungry and thirsty enough that when Miss Petunia Monkey, the little girl on the wild monkey on our milkshake package, she's gonna be able to hold her paws, grip her paws into something, and she's not gonna chip and flake and do all that stuff, right, that we love to see. And I really want some chippy goodness on here. So what do you do when you wanna make Miss Petunia chip and act all funky and you don't have a shiny piece to work on, because we know she likes to fall off glossy, shiny pieces? We have what's called Chippy Hippie. It's an all-natural product that Miss Petunia loves to interact with. I always joke and say, yes, it is like giving her sugar. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get my milk paint set up. I'm gonna use my milk paint powder and equal parts water. Remember, it's very easy to do. Just remember equal parts, and at any given time that you wanna make it thicker, just throw in more of the milk paint powder, and if you wanna make it thinner, just throw in more of the room temperature water. Remember, in the very first 10 minutes, this is when your Junk Monkey milkshake, milk paint powder, and remember we call it the milkshake powder because it honestly looks like a frothy milkshake when you have it stirred up and mixed up. But give it the first 10 minutes to be able to combine and thicken up, and you can adjust from there. Friends, quick side note, in looking through my boxes, I actually found 4 of these mini whisks. They're currently sold out online at our website at junkmonkeypaint.com. I'm gonna go list these 4 whisks from my personal stash here, and if you would like to grab them, go grab them because I just made them active on the website, and they are awesome for combining your milk paint powder and water. Guys, I am so excited to do this piece. I know how awesome that other piece looked in my house, in my dining room. Just made the place feel so much warmer. And I know getting this piece in place is gonna be beautiful. And I see all these colors coming through, like cracks and things like that. So actually, let's open my stash of Chippy Hippie here. So, remember, the milk paint is by my feet right now and it's just setting up. The first thing we have to do is get that ready, and then you don't add it to your paint mixture, you actually add it right onto your surface. So what happens is when I put my Chippy Hippie down on my piece of furniture, immediately I'm gonna come behind it with the paint and you're gonna see a reaction occur. And I encourage you to only do one part of your piece at a time, because you're gonna wanna let that reaction happen while this is still wet on your piece of furniture before it has a chance to suck in and dry. All right, quick, let's grab the paint and go right over that part that we just did. There you go. Chippy Hippie and Miss Petunia at work. So she's gonna give us some really cool looks right here. And can you see that paint underneath it? Some like spots and just wood and color and gray showing through. That's what I want. Friends, we have gone all over this piece with our Chippy Hippie and our iceberg white milk paint. Remember, the black, the legs were black, the top was that light weathered gray, and you can really see down here, especially if I show you the black portion, because you got black and white going down here, you can really see the difference between the two colors. I am loving this, but I'm not stopping there. I have something else I'm gonna do with this piece as well. So, but for right now, I gotta let this, I gotta be patient and let this dry. In the meantime, while this is drying, I also just went live on my Facebook page and was hanging out with you guys over there live. So if you're not following me on Facebook, you need to do that too. Okay, guys, she is dry, yay. And honestly, right now, I could just go ahead and I could distress if I wanted this level of where it was right now, with this really super weathered chippy, just really, you know, what's the word I'm trying to even think of? Like, how would you describe this look? I love to hear how you guys describe it. But right now, what I'm gonna do is actually go over it with one more coat of the same color paint. So it's down right here. I decided to add more water to my milk paint mixture. Remember, I told you you can really thin it out. And basically I decided to really super thin it out and then let it dry, and then we can distress from there. But this should give me even like a wash sort of look in my mind I'm thinking about. So that's the fun with playing with paint. There are no rules. You can do whatever the heck you want. So I'm gonna do a wash, a very, very watered down milk paint over this existing look and see what we get. This is looking pretty interesting. I can't wait. I'm gonna go take a bike ride with Matt, and then when I get back, we're gonna distress this beauty. So I'm just gonna be patient, let her dry, but what an amazing look we've gotten so far. We are back from a 10-mile bike ride. Time to finish this gal up. Time to distress this beauty. I've been excited for this part. So I'm grabbing one of my heavy grit sand blocks. Let me show you guys up close what's happening right now. So I'm knocking off bits and pieces, and I'm going for a super distressed look. It is pouring buckets of rain outside right now. Our project is finished just in plenty of time. It's already sealed, and I got Matt's help to go ahead and move it inside. Are you ready to see it? And one quick tip I should tell you, that when you go to seal, I stay away from our Monkey Shine wax when I go to seal, because all those chippies, I don't want them to all fall off, right? Rather, I want to let fall off that wants to fall off, but I don't want to disturb the rest. So instead of doing motions with my wax brush, this is when I'm sealing my milk paint like this is when I go to the banana peel, okay? Even if you want to try one of those spray sealers, if you feel like how you're handling your brush that maybe it's knocking off some stuff, that's also a great way to seal. All right, you guys ready? Oh my gosh, I'm looking over at her. And remember, this is the one we just finished up last night. If you missed that, go back and look at yesterday's vlog. But the two pieces that I got done in the last 2 days are right here in my dining room, and I really feel like it's filling up. You know what I'm saying? This house is becoming a home. All right, let me show you. You might hear my puppies in the background or getting all excited because Matt's cooking back there. They're saying hello to you. So remember, this is the piece. I'm gonna spin around the room and you tell me when you see it because I'm so excited. You see how it's all coming together. Yay! There it is right here, guys. So this is where I put this little white chippy piece. I am in love with it. I wanted to keep it like just kind of like nice and classy and simplistic, but yet beautiful. And I just feel like this has a whole lot of character to it. I think it turned out amazing. And as you can see, I went ahead and I did those beautiful iridescent knobs that I found at Hobby Lobby for just a couple bucks each. I decided to go with that because I thought it would add a little bit of fun to the piece. Match the rug down here, of course. This piece right here is, if you went junking with me, I got a couple weeks ago, along with this piece right here, this brass tray. I think I paid $5 for just the frame. I loved it. And I paid $5 for the brass tray. If you were at Walmart with me live on Facebook, which if you're not following me over on Facebook, again, you need to. I took you with me to Wally World, to good old Walmart, and they are selling off right now, at least at my Walmart, go check yours too, lots of the fake florals, which is good for me because I don't kill things. So I put a little bit of lavender right there, and then, you know, I love me some owls. So this is a painted distressed owl, and when I was out and about, I found him at a shop already painted by somebody. I loved him, and I think I only paid like $8 or $12. So when you think about it, the free table, paid for the knobs, and just a little bit for my decor. I just think it came together so, so pretty. Remember over here, I told you on this piece, we've got our Coco Paley art, and you see that color as well in there. So anytime that you can give a nod, like so that one color just doesn't appear one place in your space, whereas it appears in another space as well, your house is gonna feel more put together, or at least that room. And this carpet has that blue into it as well. So even though it might not be the exact colors, I promise you that when you put it with it, your eyes start to believe it's the very same colors. I don't know, maybe at some point I should paint a piece of art and put right there. What do you guys think, right? Just doing one little thing at a time, it makes all the difference, and slow and easy wins the race. Be sure to subscribe to my vlog if you are enjoying these daily videos. I would love you forever if you do. Give me a big thumbs up, that means the world to me, and leave me a comment. I love to hang out with in the comment section and see what you guys are saying. I will see you again tomorrow. Bye. Make it a good one. Go paint something.